Do you think Pimp C's skills as a lyricist get their just due?
I feel like that for the people that really understand UGK and the music and where they was coming from, as far as being from the South and really taking you to the South, I think he does. I mean, you look at the newer generation, some of them may not even be aware of the kind of music that was coming out of the South, you know, and it ain't their fault. It's just most, 90s baby, you think about the music that they see on TV and stuff like that, and it's my job and other artists' job that was really, they grew up in that to really kind of like, yo, this is where we come from. This is the Southern hip hop that I remember. Check it out. Just like my older cousin was like, yo, listen to this. Like that's my job. I tell my brother like, yo, check this out. Listen to this. This is what I was listening to. This is why I, flow like this. So this is why I like these kind of beats. But hell yeah, Pimp C is like, come on, man. UGK as a whole, man, is definitely one of the forefront. Like, really, it's hard to even explain, man. As far as encouraging me to just be country and be Southern and be proud of it, and showcasing my lyrical skills at the same time by rapping about where I'm from and taking you to Meridian, Mississippi. A lot of people have never been on A Street, but they know about it now. You know what I'm saying? Not being afraid to indulge in that kind of, and just where I'm from. I ain't never been to Port Arthur, but I done heard about it on Logan. You feel me?
Right. Yeah.
No doubt.
How influential is David Banner to a Mississippi artist?
Extreme. Banner was the first person that I saw every time I go to a show that was pretty much major in Mississippi. He was there, and he even on the production tip, his showmanship on stage, from just wilding out. Yeah, it didn't matter if it was 100 people there, 1,000 people there, and then he even understood publishing and going farther than just being in your state. You know what I'm saying? Cause like he was doing records with Noriega now, like in Texas and stuff, and so he was the first person that I could really be like, oh. He being country, he embracing it, and he's winning. He's working with all these artists. And then also the production / rapper aspect. And when I had the opportunity to actually talk to him, man, and he just really inspirational and really giving me a lot of advice about how to handle like my workload, being a producer and being an artist, man. And that's a big bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mind if I jump in on one? Yeah, cool. As far as like being an artist, like ascending into the mainstream, how do you maintain your honesty and your viewpoint? Because a lot of artists, they feel like they have to compromise their honesty when they get to a certain level in the game.
I mean, really rapping about my real life. I'm surrounded around people that know me, know who I am. Grew up with me, my partner Big Son. I've known since I was 13. My DJ, I've known him since I was 18. You know what I'm saying? Right. These are people that know where I'm coming from and see what I'm trying to do with my music and the movement. So they ain't gonna never let me slip either, Right. But for the most part, I'm really strong in my beliefs spiritually. Things, morals that I was raised with, and I'm never gonna stray away from that. I came in this game for one purpose: subject matter content, tell people something. So I'm gonna stick with that. You feel me?
Exactly. And there's a track from Outkast's first album, which Return to Forever reminds me of a lot.
No doubt.
Get Up, Get Out, which is
legendary
one. So as far as like a couple of classic Southern tracks that for people who are unaware of your talents, like that you would feel like would be representative of where you're at.
Liberation.
Influenced you.
Liberation, man, is an amazing song, and it's crazy because it wasn't even so much rapping. Like all them boys was singing on that record, you know, and just me wanting to transcend, not just as a rapper or a hip hop artist, but to be able to grow musically, and be able to do different things with the music, adding soul, live instrumentation, but it all come back to just me being, just the subject matter and the content being there and being real with myself, taking a page from that, but then also being able to do records like Riding Dirty, and still, still have fun and keep that organic root aspect of my music. Like, yo, man, I'm Southern, so I'm gonna stay that way.
Exactly.
No doubt.
No doubt. Cool. Yeah, man.
Have you personally listened to more Wu-Tang or Bone Thugs and Harmony?
As of lately?
Nah, in your life.
Yeah, definitely, man. But when I was listening to, I would say I was listening to a lot of Bone Thugs and Harmony. And on my cousin end too, man. And just being one of those cats in school that wanted to learn the whole song first of the month. Like if you knew the whole song, then you was the dude. Like you was that dude. You know what I'm saying? I was really more, as far as musically, I knew more about Method Man and Redman because I think growing up, it was just like their videos were more popping. Because again, man, I was born in 1986. So I was doing sports and just being a kid at some point with hip hop in the golden era.
Right.
But definitely, you know, ODB and mostly more the what you would consider the mainstream hits is what I was, you know, what I was exposed to because I was watching TV, not more or less running out and buying the CD. Cause shit, I was like, what, 11, you know, so it is what it is, man. But being on tour with Method Man now and being able to see just how much passion that he puts into his music, his shows is crazy. You know, it's still kind of unbelievable, you know, that I'm actually sharing a tour with this man, so.
Almost came out half naked out your clothes. Them girls trying to rip you apart,
Hey, man. I love my female fan base. You feel me? That's why I'm smiling in the camera now, boy. No more mugging for me. I'm a rapper that smiles.
Oh, yeah.
You got it.